Alright guys, what's going on? It's Phil here. Friday Night Smackdown concluded, and we had a banger of an episode this week. Honestly, this is probably one of the best Friday Night Smackdowns of the entire year. Also has some great Money in the Bank qualifying matches, and I'm here to give a little bit of a rundown of what happened for the Money in the Bank qualifiers this year. So let's get right down to it. We had a triple threat match between Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and Rey Fenix to see who would be the first male superstar to be in Money in the Bank, and Solo Sikoa actually surprisingly picked up the victory here. Now, I was very much sold on seeing Rey Fenix be a part of Money in the Bank. I think it would have just been a huge disservice to not have him in the match, but in the end, he actually got pinned to have Solo Sikoa move on into the ladder match this year, which is crazy. And honestly, to me, the only reason why I would think that Solo would win this match is so that Jacob could cost him in the end, and we'll see where things go when it comes down to their rivalry moving forward. And quite frankly, that's the only reason why I would even see Solo in this match, is so that Jacob could just cost him in the end. And with Worlds Collide happening that same day, what if Rey Fenix shows up at Worlds Collide instead? That's probably what's going to be happening here, so I'm okay with this for now until we actually see something like Jacob costing Solo go down, and I hope that happens. And in the second Money in the Bank qualifier, we actually had Alexa Bliss take on the likes of Michin and Chelsea Green, and Alexa Bliss picked up the win to advance and become the first woman to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And honestly, I had Chelsea Green picking up the victory here because I was just think that Chelsea Green should be in a match like Money in the Bank. No, they gave it to Alexa Bliss, and I'm perfectly fine with that. At least WWE is somewhat giving a plan to Alexa Bliss now that she is back, ever since not even really being on television since Elimination Chamber. We also have two Money in the Bank qualifying matches set for next week's Friday Night Smackdown, as the Women's United States Champion Zelina Vega takes on Charlotte Flair and new Smackdown signee in Julia. And on the male side of things, we have Aleister Black taking on LA Knight and Shinsuke Nakamura. In my eyes, you just can't have Julia lose her first match on the Friday Night Smackdown roster after being signed, so you got to have Julia pick up the win here. And honestly, I'm sorry to say this, but I would think she would kind of just have to pin Zelina Vega in this instance. And I want Aleister Black to win this triple threat, but considering he's in this whole feud right now between The Miz and Carmelo Hayes, they could get involved, costing the match, so I think LA Knight is going to be your guy. So overall, when you have some people like Solo Sikoa and Alexa Bliss picking up the victories, along with these two qualifying matches set for next week, we are in for two great ladder matches this year. How do you guys feel? Let me know down below.